Why do you care if there is a God? Um, Obviously you do care, or you wouldn't be watching videos like this on YouTube.
Well, no, that's not the only reason someone might want to watch a video like this. They might just want to engage in debate on the topic.
I saw on YouTube there's even a group that calls themselves the Rational Response Squad, who are very enthusiastic about promoting atheism. And my question is, if they're atheists, why do they even care about spiritual things? Why even care about God or the things of God?
It's not a matter of caring about spiritual things in the religious sense. It's a matter of being concerned with the impact of the bad philosophy and irrationality that religious belief represents.
As a human being, you are made in the image of God.
Really? Says who?
The problem is, a lot of people resist the revelation of the fact that there is a God.
In other words, a lot of people choose not to abdicate the use of their rational faculties.
And they build up a wall. They don't want to come to God. They don't want to believe in God.
Well, in the same sense that I don't want to believe in the Leprechaun King either.
And they build up a wall of excuses and reasons in their mind.
Yeah, excuses like, I find your whole position to be irrational nonsense. If you reach any conclusion other than God exists, no matter what evidence you base it on, well, that's just an excuse.
What I'm going to ask you to do is to take my challenge for atheists and agnostics. And what that challenge is, it's very simple. I want you to pray and ask God to reveal himself to you. Now when I say pray, praying is talking to God. So you don't have to do any these and thous or use any official means of prayer. But what I want you to do is ask God to reveal himself to you, to persuade you that he exists, and to convict you of sin. So that is my challenge for you today. And take the atheist and agnostic challenge and see what God does in your life.
Okay, so now at long last we get to the so-called challenge. We're implored to pray and ask God to reveal himself to us. So SaudaraLink has engaged in fraud. It's not really a challenge at all. He's simply proselytizing. He's engaging in an attempt at an end-run around thought. You've already established you don't believe in God, which he's just brushing aside and saying, okay, now let's pray to God. Of course, feeling no obligation to provide any kind of rational substantiation for his position, simply ignoring the fact that someone has reasons they don't adhere to the nonsensical set of constructs of religious belief. I also wanted to address some things that SaudaraLink said in the comments section of this video. Now, this is, of course, patent nonsense. Atheism per se is the absence of theistic belief. It isn't in of itself a philosophy or belief system. It doesn't define the politics or morals of a brutal dictator, or anyone else for that matter that declares themselves to be an atheist. This statement by SaudaraLink is an attempt to smuggle in, as the religious are wont to do, the false notion that morally proper conduct is only possible when one declares religious convictions.